go, guys. All right, let's go, guys. This is the artist interview with Ozzy Superfly, who has just dropped his new album, new single, Just Watch. So, let's get it. Let's get it. And when I problem I break, I go in and go attack. So this ain't a competition. Hope you guys can hear it. Listen to the tune. Hey,
how you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's a really, really catchy tune. Like, really catchy.
Yeah.
We're gonna share this live and everything whilst you
Just watch, just watch, I just hit the scene, get the cream by any means, I'ma do me, that's right, do me. Anything I want, I got no need. I'm seizing on every moment, beating every opponent like I'll be defeated form when a Jordan busting them score. You hate when a nigga winning, ain't no way to go ignore it. You about to go witness greatness, you be a part of the story. This is the first inning, you know when a nigga bring it, I'm knocking them out the park like
interesting bars in there.
Yeah, I had to, throw in a little stuff, a little bit of LA.
Just watch, just watch, I just hit the scene, get the cream by any means, I'ma do me, that's right, do me, anything I want.
Shout out for Prima Donna. We got everybody in here today. Hey guys,
That's right, do me, anything I want, I got no need.
So guys, that was Just Watch, dropped only today, exclusively on, is it on all platforms?
Yeah, it's on all platforms now.
Yeah. So, and I got an exclusive snippet of it before it actually dropped. So thank you for that. So it's problem. On my, sorry?
I said no problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so thank you. It's a really catchy tune. A few bars in there that's kind of like, who are you talking about?
Which bars exactly? Which one was it?
Let me just go. There was a bar in there that was just, it was something, I don't like to say the N word, so I'm not going to say it, but It was something to do with talking about dudes. But it sounds like they were sleeping on you or something.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was, like, it was just basically me talking like that stuff. Like, people, been not peeping too much on me. So it's like, I'm just like, okay, watch, you guys gonna see soon.
Which is the concept of the title.
Yeah, basically, so I've been off music for like a while now, just cause I was just like recovering on my health and everything like that. So it was, I was in the hospital. So, yes. So I was in the hospital about almost a year, but I took a month off of music, just trying to focus on my health. And, once I got back, I was just like, okay, so I mean, y'all know I've been off, but I'm gonna remind y'all what I can do. So,
Well, you came back with fire. Do you mind if I ask what happened?
Pretty much. Honestly, it was like right before the pandemic, and I was one day I just wasn't feeling all right. Like I don't know what happened. And then next thing you know, I'm just going to the emergency room, and then I went to the hospital, and I said I need the help. I don't know what was going on, so pretty much I like went in. I was on the bed. They rolled me in, and after that, I was out cold. So,
Well, like comatized.
Yeah. I was in it for 5 days. I didn't even know it had been that long. So,
did that affect your ability to when you came back out of it? Did it affect your ability to think, or did you remember anything?
So for me, when I was when I was in the hospital, and I like when I woke up, it took a while for me to like kind of just like remember like how to like do certain things. Like I was kind of like out of it for and I was just like I just didn't understand like basic things, and I thought it had been like a day. I was literally with my parents, and I was just like, yo, I was just like, yo, when's the Super Bowl coming on? Because I thought it was a day. And they're like,
Oh,
I was like, they were like, the Super Bowl's long gone. I was like, it's been 5, it's been 5 days. I was like, whoa, what? So
you didn't make any bets, did you?
no, I put it on the 49ers. I was in the base. I thought, the 49ers. I was just like, I knew what the results was gonna be though, but I put the 49ers.
You're like, damn, I was asleep the whole time.
Yeah, I lost my bet because I
Oh.
was asleep.
Well, I'm glad that you're back in good spirits and you're back doing, your craft and everything like that. And these life experiences really can motivate your music journey as well, because it's kind of like you've probably got a catalog of areas that you can talk about, like where people obviously Just Watch was about, people kind of not I don't know the full story of it, but it sounds like someone like or people turned their back on you because you were in a vulnerable situation and so forth. But you were just now you're like, I'm back. I'm gonna show you guys this, that, and the other.
Mhm.
So like that's like, and then you've got obviously the actual. Are you gonna be doing like any EPs or like any albums or anything?
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be some EPs coming up. Me and my boy Jacob Cardell. That's my producer, like my main producer, engineer. Man, he been doing everything for me. Like he's the one who made the beat for Just Watch. He's been capturing a lot of my sound,
Mm,
helping me be able to express a lot of things. And I got like so many projects like just saved up. We just all
yeah.
it is waiting on the right time. So we
Mm.
right now we just focusing on dropping out some heat, some singles, and
So
then just
like
going.
So you said you've only just come back into music. So,
Mhm.
and you took about a year and a bit break?
Yeah, about I was like 6 months off. I had released a song called like Not a Player.
Yeah, I've
And
seen
I
that.
was, it was like a summer. It was during like the summertime. So when I dropped that, I mixed it, mastered it myself, and I said, let me just drop some, like see how everybody's liking it, and
So
then
you mix and master your own. Did you mix and master this one as well? Just what?
nah, this one my friend did it this time, but yeah, Not a
Oh, okay.
Player. I did that one. I've all my past work, I've done all that too myself. So you know.
Yeah. Okay. So you took a couple, like say 6 months off. Um, Prior to that, like, so how old were you when you actually started taking music? I wouldn't say, because obviously you had your break and stuff like that. So life situations happen, but
Mhm.
prior to the situation, were you taking your music seriously then?
Um, I think I was taking it seriously, but I think the route that I was going and how I was doing things, like maybe didn't like put me in like the right steps that I was doing. So once I
Mm.
started like um being locked in with Jacob, we kind of just had everything with a plan now. So I mean I've been doing it. I've been making music for like 4 years now, I want to say. Right now, I feel like I'm doing like the best steps, and I'm working with the right people right now to kind of just help
Mm.
me go to where I want to go right now with my
So
music.
where in the States are you based?
I'm in LA. I'm in California.
LA.
Yeah.
So do you find it's a good place to be able to kind of be creative, have the right kind of studios around you and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think it's very good to be different over here. Like where I'm at, not a lot of people know the city. I stay in Pedro, so not a lot of love is shown, and we got so much talent over here and so many people that are creative, and
Mm.
and I feel like a lot of people can stand out. There's like a whole sound that hasn't even been touched that needs to be tapped into,
Like,
and
do you say sound?
yeah, there's a sound of people you know, this different, and you know, there's so much talent out here, and I
Yeah.
think there needs to be a light on that over here.
Okay.
You know, that's what I'm trying to do. I want to put the city on.
It's probably, you know what it is here, like, because obviously LA is known for you've got Atlanta and then you've got LA, and they're like the two kind of music hubs. Although there is other places that are coming up, like Texas and North Carolina. They're
Yeah.
two other hubs that are coming up with the underground and stuff like that. But I thought like LA would be quite easy to kind of get out there.
It is if you like, if you're going for a specific sound, and I mean you hanging out with people. But if not, like, I mean, like, I feel like over here in Pedro, we just so like, it's so different. Like, there's a lot of love. I have a lot of love for the city, and I think that like LA County is such a big area. So there's so many different like areas, like, you know, and like, it's not all like together like that, like
So
you
it's
know.
not. It's basically not what we think it is out in the UK.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, we just think LAX. That's it. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Don't get me wrong, LA still, like, you know, it's still dope, but you know, I feel like just people gotta start knowing what Pedro is, because soon people gonna know. So
Yeah, it's really crazy because like underground wise for artists, it's very rare that I come across a California artist. Like it's usually East Coast that I kind of deal with, or Central. And like I think you're you're the second artist I know that's from third artist, because we've got J Luck, Big Lucci, and then you, and that's the artist I know. Like, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just, you know, it's just one of those things. It's just, I struggle to come across Californian artists. So it's really nice to actually be able to network and do this interview, because, you know, one, it will bring you over here and expand your, you know, if you want to do some collaborations with any UK artists and stuff. So it's, you know, so it's kind of a two-way street, you know? So
you know,
we're
I
gonna,
already know about the UK grime and the drill.
yeah.
So I've been listening to that for a while. Like, my cousin, she's actually from the UK, and she used to put me on. Yeah, she used to put me on some UK music. So I've, you know, I got a wide range of music that I've listened to. So, you know, and
Do
you
you
know, this.
remember, like, I don't know how old you are, but I don't know if your cousin put you onto this, but we went for an era of funky house, and it was like, and there was like literally songs such like, it was like kind of poppy, funky. Do you know what funky house is?
I don't even know if I know what funky house is. To be real with you, like,
Yeah.
what was
I don't
like?
know what happened to my life. Never mind. Okay, so sorry, it's because my laptop went off, I think. It's fine. Okay. It's just my eyes ain't gonna be popping now, you know.
Hey, no, get the center right, you know.
You know, I was just like, what's going on here?
Hey,
And
you know what I'm saying?
we're gonna get into some questions anyway. So
Okay.
I don't know what happened there, but it is what it is. So we're gonna get into some questions. I hope you do get to collab with some UK artists as well,
Oh, that's
because
my
it'll be
right there,
really nice
bro.
to mix it up and stuff. Oh my god, there's so many comments. I did not even know. Sorry guys, I had it stuck on a thing. So anyway, we'll forget about the lighting. It's a good job I'm not in the dark. So, because I know some places are in the dark at the moment in America, aren't they? Is California affected at all?
Like, by what? Like, you think you talking about the COVID or?
Snow, and you know, like how Texas has got.
We don't. Yeah, in Texas, oh no, it's bad. It's bad right now. Like, my homie, he's out there in Texas, and he was he told me this funny story. He was like, "Yo, like, yeah, man, we like, there's no power, nothing, man. We locked in there." He's like, "Man, I just need to take a shit. Like, this shit. Yo, I'm locked in there." He was like, for days, he had to take a shit. He had to hold it in. I was like, "Yo,
That's really bad."
Yeah, no, it's bad. It was bad, but it was just funny when he told us, because it was like, yo, like."
That's funny.
Yeah, no, but
That is,
it is a real situation. It's tough. A lot of people are suffering out there. So like really like anybody that can go and do something for Texas and show some love, help any way we can though. Like it's tough. Like the system ain't gonna do it. So I mean I think we just everybody gotta do their part and help. Like it's tough right there. So
yeah.
it's
No, yeah, that's definitely
mhm.
pros. Like, and it's just there's a lot of places that are just so affected at the moment, and I just don't understand like how you cannot have backup, But England's like that as well. Like, even though we've got all the resources we need, and it doesn't last that long, but
Mhm.
things still stop, and it's kind of like, so like if it's too hot, the trains stop. If it's too cold, the trains stop. If it's mild, the trains stop. It's just crazy. So
Yeah.
it's just one of those things though. So,
Yeah.
okay, so we're going to go through, sorry, I keep saying that we're going to go through some questions and then I get into something else. I do apologize. Okay, let's go. So, first question I ask every artist, what would you change about the industry?
What would I change about the industry? Man, all the like all the backdoor shit, honestly. Like, it doesn't want a lot of people to eat. And I think all the all the secretivity, like all the people like just all the exclusiveness, like I think that shit gotta stop because honestly that's what I want to change, and I want to be able to open doors. Like I want to be able to get other people on, like, and I love working with other artists too. So I just wanted to just like just be more open, let a lot of people shed more light, and if I got to do that, then I'm gonna be able to. And when I get there, then I will. So
make sure you guys hit him up because he's ready to work. He is ready to work. All right. How is your creative process? So examples like, do you write beats before you do you write lyrics before you actually do the well,
I love
some
to write beats.
producers call it writing beats,
Yeah, no, I love writing beats, I go in there now.
But no, how do you like, okay, so we'll talk about Just Watch. How did you get to that process for that track? So you obviously put your life experiences into it and you spoke about some stuff that you went through. How did you create the project? How did it all come together?
So with writing songs, especially that song specifically, so my boy Jacob Cardell right there, everybody make sure you go follow him. That's my producer right there.
Hey, Jacob.
We how we did that was basically he would go in there, like it's amazing the things he would do. He would just chop up samples, and that's my boy that's in Texas right there, called Kodak. But he would go in there and just tap on the sampler, and I'm just like, oh damn, like once I hear a sound that he makes, I would just literally from there, like I'm just saying, like, oh, I'm just picturing what I'm about to write about, and I'll just start mumbling words in my mouth. So that's how my boy Jacob knows it's he's going on the right track. So if I start mumbling, he knows that, all right, this is something.
You just kind of described a good visual there, good visual for your track. How you got to that process.
It's all about, for me, like getting in the zone, and like sometimes I'll see a color, or I'll think of a memory of what that beat or whatever that song that he's making makes me feel, and then from there I just start creating. I start writing, whether it's writing or freestyle. I'll do both. So it's just those are the ways that I usually do it.
So it sounds like you've got a good connective, because it's really important. I always say to artists, it's really important for you to have a good relationship with your engineer or your producer, because that person needs to adapt to your sound, your vision. Because at the end of the day, you are a product of your brand. So you're the face of your brand. and your product, you know. So it's good that you guys have got that relationship as well. And I'd recommend you guys, no matter what, like keep that connection and keep that relationship, because you created a really, really good project together, you know. And I know you can do your own thing as well, but sometimes artists need help too, you know.
Yeah.
So,
You can't do it. You can't do it all by yourself. Like,
no.
you know, everybody's gonna think, you know, and I used to do that. I'd be like, man, I got this shit. I was like, man, I got all the beats on I can find. So but yeah, no, if you really want to like expand your range, really want to find your sound, find that next producer coming up or that next engineer, somebody, and you guys just work. Like, it may take time. Like, it didn't happen first time when with me and Jacob, like, you know, when he first had his whole setup and everything like that, he was making beats, and I was just like, damn, I'm like, I can see the talent and I know I'm gonna be back here, but I was just, for some reason, I was just like, oh, okay, man. I would rap on some of the beats, but you know, I never put anything out. But you know,
How did you guys meet?
So we known each other since high school. So you know,
And how long ago was high school? Because I don't know how old you are.
That year, no, I'm 23, so it was like freshman year, I think, 9 years ago, honestly. And we used to do track and field together, so that's how we met. And you know, we were just killing events together, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Big Stun? And yeah, that's how we did. We were our track team, we were the dream team right there. So we were the dream team of the track.
I can see the comments. Everyone's saying that you guys are the dream team, you know? So you've obviously left a lasting impression.
Hey.
Shout out to you guys. So, you know, would you guys set up a label or anything? Or have you got a label?
We got a label started up. First off, let me shout out Big Stun right there. Appreciate you. That's another talent you need to go check out. Big Stun is another artist that's from the city that is popping. Like, I'm telling you. But
Did she follow me so I can hit you up?
Yeah.
Are you starting a label, did you say?
So I have a label that we started. So me and my boy Jacob, and we got another man behind the scenes. We all started a label together. We're about to get an LLC for it. We got the Instagram page. It's at Millennial Records. I typed that in right there. Let me.
Yeah, make sure you get your paperwork in check. That's really important.
You know, so we got it. We got the page started up, and we're gonna start doing a talent search for other artists so that we can help out, because you know, not a lot of people got like the promo and stuff like that. So we're gonna have a talent search to, you know, see who's up next, and we're gonna be still constantly looking for other artists as well. However we meet them, and kind of just
worldwide, or are you sticking to your local area?
Honestly, it's any talent we want to see, but anybody could, you know, submit. Anybody can come join, because we're gonna start doing the process pretty soon. But definitely, if I'm finding people, how I'm meeting people, obviously it's locally, you know, but it can be worldwide. We want this to be like one of the biggest labels, like, and I think we can do it. Like, I don't think I think like how we scout for talent and how we find people, some people ain't even thinking like that. So I think we're far ahead, and it's going.
So give your secrets away, because you know people will copy. You're an industry of copy. Huh?
Yeah, don't worry. They won't know. Don't worry. We got it.
I've learned the hard way with that. Okay, so who are your influences and your inspirations?
So growing up, I listened to a wide range. I'm Nigerian, so that's where I was born, but I grew up over here. I grew up in Inglewood in LA. But in my child days, I was listening to a lot of Afro beats, you know, that want like Flavor, or you know, I'd listen to Flavor. I'd listen to Fela Kuti. I listened to him a lot. I had a lot of his songs. And then I also listened to just a lot of stuff growing up, like or Wizkid, or you know, those were like, you know, my later years, like Wizkid or Burna Boy and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
when I was younger, the first rap CD I ever bought was 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. And I was also a big Michael Jackson fan. So it was
There you go.
that's a water getting on me. That's a line right there from Fella. But yeah, I also listened to Lil Wayne, Drake, Jay-Z, Tyler the Creator. Definitely when I was in high school, I listened to Earl. Who else did I listen to? J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar.
I feel so old. Because all these artists, the only ones that I really rocked with was Michael Jackson and like Wiz Khalifa and 50 Cent. Well, I don't like 50 Cent that much, but I'm just like, his first rap CD was 50 Cent.
That was the first one I bought. I heard like, trust me, I heard everything. Like, I've heard KRS-One, Tupac, D. I can keep going on. Like,
was that a CD or a cassette?
For the ones that I had in cassette were usually like the Fela Kuti, or like I had Michael Jackson's in like a vinyl record. My dad had like a bunch of like music, so it was funny. I recently just asked him, like, yo, Dad, can I get some of your CDs and vinyls so I can use some of the sounds, see what sounds we can listen to just kind of like, you know, like pick, like, we're just like hearing sounds just to, like, you know, bring back certain memories. So yeah, that's how.
Will you sample them?
We'll chop, like, we'll how we find sounds. Yeah, we sample like different things, but you know, we'll mess around and stuff like that, and see how it goes.
Cause like what this new song is like, I don't know, it sounds like it's got a sample in that, but it's just, it sounds, that's what I'm just saying. It's like, it's kind of, it reminds me of a pop song.
Yeah, no, there's some sample elements. I can't really remember which one it was, but I just remember.
Make sure you clear it, just because you don't want to just make sure you get that registered and stuff like that, because you don't want to, you know, but like, yeah, I can hear it, but it's a really catchy tune, so I really like it. So, and also, let me just let you know, like, it kind of, like, because I sampled it on TikTok. So TikTok, I think this was when I was like quite new into TikTok, and it got like 200-300 views, and I don't know how many likes, but it's a TikTok song, so you want to get some TikTok people onto it, because you know, you could probably create a dance or something like that into it, and that will go viral there, because TikTok is the way now to try and get your song, your sound as viral. So yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely looking at TikTok influencers right now. Like, I think people can do some dances to it. So I think, and you know, I think there could be some funnier and stuff. People can make some creative, you know, to it. Like, so anybody in here that would love to make a TikTok to it, hey, trust me, I'll shout you out. I will show love. You know, so
there you go. It's actually quite funny because like, I've just reached 1,000 followers. Well, actually, I'm over 1,000 now on TikTok myself. It takes work. It does take work, but it's like, it's not hard. It's not hard, but it does take work to get your following up, and then you go into engagement parties and stuff like that. To do is like music, like getting the music played in there in my live, so that so people can grab it, you know. So that, and because your track was like literally the first track I had on my TikTok, so I'm gonna do that if you don't mind.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the sound is on TikTok as well too.
There
So,
you
you know,
go.
so
There you go.
I made sure it was coming through. You know,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
It's
on
a catchy
Instagram. It's coming
tune.
through.
It is a really catchy tune. So looking forward to it. Are you gonna create any dances? Can you dance?
I mean, I got some moves. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't Chris Beasley, but I got some moves. So, you know,
That's
when I be going out to the bars or the clubs, you know, people would see me dance. I'd be going wild. I'd do a backflip in there and everything. So, you know,
a backflip in a
yeah, yeah. No, people know whoever's party with me, they know how wild I get. So, you know,
So we got the back flipper. It's so
yeah.
funny because like when I go out with my sisters and stuff, we use like I apparently I disappear. We have the elevator. We have the elevator. Not the elevator. We basically got different like name. We're like literally like Marvel characters when we go out. Like literally, we are both. We when we be drinking and stuff like that, we morph into different people. Like
Yeah.
we're superwomen or something like that. So you need to come to the UK. You could
Oh,
be our flipper. You could be our
oh yeah,
flipper.
no. I partied in the UK before. I went with it was for my sister's 18th birthday. It was the summer, and it was me, my sister, and my brother, and we were all like we were getting like drunk like every weekend. Like we was just like, all right, like, and it was during the time I think the World Cup was going on and everything like that, and and when the oh my bad, my phone's tweaking now. But yeah, no, it was during when the World Cup was going on, and it was fun. Like we went to so many bars,
Mm.
and but yeah, we definitely want to go again. So you know,
Where did you
you got.
stay?
Where did I stay? I was in London, but I'm trying to remember which part. It was where one of my cousins was staying, so we were staying out there. Oh,
You
next
got
slide.
people expecting backflips now. You know.
Yeah. Hey, they think I won't do it. I'll do it. You know, so you know, I'll show them.
Please, someone get it on camera for me and send it to me so I can see it. But sorry, you were saying you came and stayed in London for a
Yeah.
bit.
I went to
So
some clubs. I can't remember some of them. It's been so long, but yeah, I love the music selection. They were playing Afro beats, like a lot of stuff that I heard from my childhood. They was playing some UK grime, I'm like some UK drill, and don't worry, I'm in tune with a lot of UK stuff too. So I listen to Dave. I listen to Skepta. I listen to I've been a lot of people been putting me on the new music too. So from the UK. So I always ask, yeah, just keep if you got any new music, send it. So I know
that's
some people
good.
always send you like music. So I'm just like, all right, bet.
That's cool. I've just seen one of the DJs that are in the UK who basically does DJ in between here and Cyprus. He's joined the live today. So his name's Original Mimsy. So hit him up because he'll be a good platform. But I do hope you do come to the UK again very soon. That'd be
Oh
so
yeah,
cool.
oh yeah,
It's really refreshing to have an artist that actually has been here before, so you know our culture. And
yeah,
Afro beats and Jamaican music is also quite popular here
yeah.
as well as obviously the grime scene and the drill. Got a question for you though. Who
Hmm.
started the drill scene?
Oh, y'all started the drill. I mean, that is without a doubt. You guys that's been out for a while. So and when I started hearing people like Chicago and New York started using the drill, I was like, oh, this is different. But you know,
Yeah.
it was still hard. But I was like, yeah, no, UK started the drill though.
Thank
They started-
you. No one believes me. I'm like,
really?
UK definitely did start the drill scene. We've been going hard for quite some time because it's
Yeah.
very similar to grime. Like
Uh-huh.
drill is very, very similar to grime.
Yeah.
So, okay. So if you could collab with if an artist that is alive currently, who would it be?
An artist that's alive. Damn, there's be so many, but I mean, I would have to say, I mean,
You can
obviously,
only choose one.
I
No
only
more
choose
than
one.
one.
Only choose one. Okay, if I was basing it off how my project is, I'd have to, like, the project I'm working on, I'd say I'd want to work with Kendrick for sure.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
See,
Just because I like his
Kendrick,
sound, and
if you've seen this,
yeah,
hit him up. Hit
yeah,
him up. You never know what the future may hold. You never know.
yeah.
And if you, obviously, we can't bring back the dead. So, but if you could collab with someone that's dead, like a dead artist, that sounds so mean. But anyway, who would it be?
Ooh. I'd have to go with. Normally I would have said Tupac, but I'm gonna say MF Doom. I'm gonna
Who?
say MF Doom. I'm gonna say MF Doom.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
MF Doom. You don't know who MF Doom is? Well, he was underground. I heard he's pretty big in UK. Like a lot of UK people would play, like maybe in the underground. He's like more underground, but he was big out. He was big in certain areas. But I put
Oh,
MF.
okay.
But before I used to be
I'll
Tupac.
Oh, slap my wrist because I know who that
Yeah,
is.
he was born. He was born in the UK too. But I mean, he grew up in NY, New York.
That's why then, because he's not
Yeah.
rich. Well, you know, he's not. He's born but not raised.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
There's two different things.
Yeah.
What's your plans for the next 12 months as an artist?
Next 12 months.
Without giving any secrets away.
Yeah, without giving any secrets. Just keep making music. Working with a lot of local talent. Or people from different cities. Just grinding, getting the label to
I
get
can't
Pop
wait to
Action.
see the label. I cannot
Yeah.
wait to see
Yeah,
the progression of the label.
don't worry.
So
Yeah, we got a lot coming. Can't say too much, but we got a lot. So
we need to catch up, say in about 8 months' time, and see where you're at.
yeah.
So what's your long-term goal for music?
My long-term goal is to eventually have like probably there's some other things I didn't want to say, but long-term goal is to just be where I'm at with music, be able to tour around the world, be able to just spread my music and just give back to a lot of communities. That's just like how I am, and I want to help out any way I can. So if I can do that with music, to be able to help out and do what I can, do my part, then yeah, that's pretty much my long-term goal.
And going to you as an individual artist, what would you say your weaknesses are as an artist?
My weakness, I would say, is for sure like the marketing side, but I'm learning as I go. So I mean, my music, I feel like that's my strong suit, making music. So I've always been doing that for a while now. So and my other weakness is I don't make beats. So I want to learn I want to tap into that too. Eventually.
Yeah. Well, Jacob can kind of probably help you with that as well.
He can help me with, but it's always good to know how to do that. So
yeah.
Have that.
No, I understand because I think you appreciate the hard work that goes behind each kind of side of things as well. So I was going to ask you what strengths you are, but you mentioned about your music's on point. So that's your strength. Is that would you? I'm hoping that's your strength.
Yeah, no, I think I have a strength of being able to. I'm very versatile, so and I have a lot of work to show that, and I can I think my voice is a lot of things that like it's like an instrument to me, and I think I can mimic many things. I can make sounds of my own just from my voice, and not everybody can do that. So I think that's my strength, just using my vocal.
Yeah, and another strength I've observed is that you've got a good head on your shoulders. Like, you're 23, but you've got an older mentality. So shout out to the parents, because that usually comes from the parents, you know.
Yeah.
And I think being able to travel as well it helps mature your mindset and make you appreciate a lot more things. So definitely got a good head on your shoulders. So, you know, don't let anything try and even, you know, no matter the stardom or anything like that, don't let that change, because that's something that's different about you. If you could give yourself, if you saw like your younger self, so we're gonna go back a few years, say your 14-year-old self, what would you tell yourself from what you know today?
If I would have told myself, just keep pushing. Like, you know, I started doing freestyles when I was younger. So, and you know, did I ever think I was gonna do music? No, I thought I was gonna be an athlete. You know, I thought I was gonna be like a basketball player or a track star, or something like that. So, but I mean, I wouldn't have changed the path, honestly. I think everything that I've gone through right now was like a learning curve, learning steps, like everything that I needed to do to be where I'm at right now. And I don't think I would change anything. I would only tell myself, be wary of people. You know, not everybody's trying to help you. Not everybody's trying to be there for you. Like, you just gotta watch your back. You know, I said in the song.
What have you got to do? What have you got to do?
I'm watching my opposition. They can't stab me behind my back. So, you know, you got to watch your back.
That's the bar I was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you remember when you actually made your first, like, where you wrote your first lyrics? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. When I wrote my first lyrics, I was in middle school. And me and my boy, Troy, we used to just mess around and freestyle. And we would write songs, or we would freestyle. But the first bar I remember writing was in my notebook in class. I wasn't even paying attention. I had my earphones in, and I was just probably writing to some, like, maybe Tupac bars or Tupac like songs and stuff like that. And or I'll go on, like, there was this app, I forgot what it was, but there would be like all those free type of beats, and I would write to them or freestyle to them. So
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know which app you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it.
There's multiple apps, but there was one where you could actually write on there, and, you know. But I
Do you
also
remember LimeWire?
LimeWire.
You might be too young. Anyway, moving on to, do you remember your bars? Your very first bars?
I don't even know if I remember it. I'd have to pull it out.
No, you're not allowed to do that.
I know, but I can remember. I can remember like my first song I put out, or actually, I think there was one where I was like in high school, and I was writing bars, and I think I was into like watching Walking Dead at that time. So I was I was just writing a song about Rick Grimes and how he was a G. So I was just like, yeah, like I was writing like it was like something about Rick Grimes. I don't know. Yeah, I'm Walking Dead. I don't know. It was something very young. I wrote it on.
You know what you're gonna have to do now, don't you? You're gonna have to go dig them out, and then next time we come to do an interview, you're gonna have to bring them so we can see them.
Yeah,
because
pull them out.
You're gonna have to dust them off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I find the notebook.
Your what they call Harry Potter book, your book of magic bars. Okay, so the next question I've got for you is, as an artist, what do you like doing best?
What I like doing best, honestly, I like just going into the booth and writing, or putting in those headphones and like just trying to get the sound right, honestly. And I used to just like mix my own stuff, so I would hear it multiple times. I'm like, okay, I didn't come in right, so I loved correcting it. And just, you know, I like like adding effects and weird sounds, like, you know, because I feel like you know, it can be a way to kind of express the song or kind of get it in a way where it's like, oh damn, like, okay, what type of story is he telling? So it's like, you know, I just like using my voice, like, and going in that studio on that microphone when I'm in there, put one ear out, you know, one headphone out, the other one listening, and I just go. Yeah.
So why would you only have one headphone? Oh, so you can hear the engineer and stuff.
Not like I always do that because I like to just like rap and kind of give it where I'm giving that performance and just rapping. It's different though. When I'm doing melodies and stuff like that, I have both hands. When I'm rapping, one's out.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, that's a part of your creative process. So,
Yeah.
and what's your biggest achievement as an artist?
Biggest achievement, I don't think it's happened yet, but it will soon. But so far, my biggest achievement, I think, was coming back from the hospital and coming back, regaining like all stability and coming back into health and being able to come back and be able to create something that I love doing. So I think that's been my biggest achievement so far.
Yeah.
And there'll be more, but
Of
yeah,
course, that's life. You know, you can't
yeah,
just stick to one achievement and think that you're done. You're
yeah,
gonna go through different achievements until you die, like literally.
yeah.
So, which is like, you know, it's just a way of life.
That's
And
my boy. Shout out to Mari right there. Put the ghost sign. He's got a whole clothing brand too, Clinch LA. So he's
hey,
got some dope stuff.
tap in if you want promo. I've actually got, because I've got a 17-year-old son, and I've got people sending me their merchandise for him to do some modeling for over here. So I've had a couple done already. So yeah, it's like quite interesting to have people sending me clothes and stuff like that. So if
Yeah.
you want to send some, I have a perfect 6 foot tall 17-year-old son that can do that.
All right,
So
perfect.
I'm not a model or anything, so I can't do it, but he can. He's like, Mom.
Yeah,
So,
don't get at me. We'll see what the brand's talking about.
okay, so how many songs do you have out at the moment? Like actually physically on platforms, so YouTube, Spotify, Apple.
So I got like now 3 on Spotify and Apple Music and all those. But if we talking about how many I got out in like SoundCloud, I think like over 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where can people find, like, because obviously I think people like to see your journey as well. So, because I know different platforms offer different parts of an artist's journey. So where can people find you? Because I know it's Aussie So Fly on here,
Yeah, Ozzy
but
Superfly.
Superfly. Sorry.
Um, if you wanna be, yeah, no, you good. If you wanna be able to find me, just type for all my old stuff, type Ozzy Superfly on SoundCloud. You'll be able to find me. But you know, everywhere else, there's a lot of links. I got a website. I put it in here, ozzysuperfly.com. You can find all my work on there. Everything to pass one of my videos. You know, I'm typing it in here right now.
Cool. So guys, screenshot the records one, and then I'm gonna pin this one as well, so that
Yeah.
you can get that as well. So you basically, your website is kind of like the direction for people to go through, and I've actually seen your website as well, so I like the layout of it and stuff like that. And I think it's really important to have a website for an artist. So if you can't really, like, obviously you've got one, but if an artist can't get a website, there's Linktree, which is free. You can upload loads on it. So that's another avenue to go down as well. So, but yeah, like, I'm just
What's up, Rich, the label? I'm just looking at the chat. Everybody's talking.
Hey, Dirich. God, I haven't spoken to him in a little while. We're gonna have to catch up, Dirich. Okay. So the last question I've got, which is kind of like it's not like the cliffhanger, but it's kind of like it's just to wrap it up so I can kind of get your opinion on something. Do you feel that the industry is oversaturated with beats that are basically overused?
By beats that's overused?
Yeah, so do you think that the industry is oversaturated with the same beats?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of I don't want to disrespect anybody that's making beats because I feel like they a lot of people make beats and they're just learning, they're trying to figure out their sounds, but the best way to kind of really figure out your own sound is mess around with it yourself. You gotta try like be different in your own way. I mean, it's gonna be good to mess around with sounds and stuff like that, but yeah, I think a lot of people using it. There's a lot of similar sounds, a lot of same beats, and I feel it's like the same, man.
Yeah,
That's not.
Do you feel
That's
like
not.
it sometimes spoils the song? So the original song that you had, that you heard it on, do you feel like it spoils it?
Yeah, I think.
Like, so if you hear it on another track and that track's not as good, do you think it spoils the first track?
I think that first track is always going to stand out. The person who made the second track, I mean, it's really just giving more promo to the person who did the original one, unless somebody did it better. Like, I mean, like how like Jacquees did what was it Trip something by like LMA or whatever, and they took that down because it was bubbling more. So usually usually it's rare that the second song does better or something like
Jacquees
that.
has got the voice though. He's got
It
the
does.
voice.
Yeah. So it wasn't oversaturating to me because I liked it. I was jamming out to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think yeah, you just gotta have your own originality, find your own sound. There's a lot of artists that sound the same or do the same thing too. But sometimes it's not always on the producer. You can use your own voice in a way. So,
Exactly. It's quite interesting. So, I like to ask that because it can be very controversial with the outcome of people's answers. So, because there's some people that actually do it. So, but anyway. Anyway, so thank you so much for joining me today. That is all the questions wrapped up. Before we close this live off, because my battery's dying, and also I think we've gone nearly over an hour. So before it closes off, I want you to give the quick rundown or shout outs to people that you want to show love to, and just remind people where they can find you.
Okay, so everybody I want to shout out. I want to shout out a lot of people in Pedro. Like I said, check out Big Stunned. I want you to check out DMS_FlowBZ. I want you to check out like my boy J4. I want you to check out Jacob Cardell, the next producer coming out in the game. There's so many people, like I don't want to forget everybody, but yeah, I want you to check out.
Why did you mention me?
Yeah, I want you to check out Go Live, J-Mo, another big artist on his way up. I want you to check out Too Fly. There's so many artists, man.
Are these artists from your area then?
A lot of them from my area, some aren't. Oh yeah, check out. There's other people from the Bay, Pharaoh the One, Pat Xavier. Yeah, I mean, whoever it is, whoever didn't get mentioned, just let me know. I'll put a story post in.
People are like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm
or
sorry.
you can,
I'm sorry.
when this gets posted, just put their names in it, or just send me their names and I'll put it in the post. So if you want to, but
and another thing, yeah, just stay tuned. Check out the label, Millennial Records. Everything you can find, ozsuperfly.com. Has everything. Has one of my only music videos I have up there. I was featured on. I got all my past music, press. You're gonna see everything's gonna be found on there. So you can find everything you need to know.
That's cool. Quick question though. I know I keep going on, but Ozzy, is that your real name? Or is that your artist name?
It's my nickname, my artist name. Like my real name is it's It's a Nigerian name, so it's just a shortened version of my full name.
Oh, okay. There you
Yeah.
go. That kind of gives an insight to the Afro beats as well. So you've grown up around it, definitely. Okay, okay. Do you know any Nigerian languages?
When I grown up, I used to speak Igbo, but
Okay.
like once I started going to school, and my grandma went back to Nigeria, I went out the door. But there's some words I know, and there's some some sounds I still be making fun of my parents with the accent. So
Yeah. The only one I know is Yoruba, which is Kilo Shala. That's the only one I know. So which is what
I got Yoruba friends, but I don't know much Yoruba. But some Igbo, there's some Igbo words I'll know. So
yeah, they're the two dialects, aren't they? In the country?
There's three dialects. There's three main dialects: Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa. And then there's many other smaller sections of stuff like that.
Yeah, because as it goes out, the dialect gets more tribal and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, that's dope. That explains a lot.
But yeah, no, if you ever run into another Igbo man, just say Kedu, and that means how are you?
Are you sure? I'm gonna go look that up.
You can say hi, and if you want to say hi, it's like pigeon talk. You say how far, and, yeah, it's just saying it's basically how far. Like it's like how have you been? So
Ah, okay, that's interesting. But make sure you at least try and keep in your roots and stuff like that, because make sure your grandmother is proud with those. Shout out to grandma.
I have another grandma that's down here, so she's in the house right now. So Yeah.
There you go. All right then. Well, thank you so much again. Thank you so much. And what I'm going to do is upload this to YouTube and Facebook, and also it will stay on here. Did you want a copy of it as well?
Yeah, I would love some of the video to it. So yeah, just send that thing to me.
No props. Well, thank you so much for joining me this evening.
Evening.
I know it's your afternoon. So it's crazy, the time difference. It's really, really crazy. Yeah. But stay in touch, and we're gonna catch up in about 8 months' time and see where you're at. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Then.
Hopefully, big things for both. I said hopefully.
All right.
Big things for both of us.
Oh, definitely. I think you've got time and stuff. So, but yeah. Great. Oh, everything's going good. All right. I'll speak to you soon, okay?
All right. Bye.
All right, take care. Bye. I don't know how to... there we go. Thank you guys for joining me this evening. My name is Mimsy, UK Official. If you are interested in an artist interview, please do hit my DMs. And also, that was Ozzy, and he has just dropped his track. So make sure you go follow him, and it's pinned there, OzzySuperfly.com. All his information is on there, and it's on Spotify, YouTube, and all that. So make sure you go follow him. Make sure you go network with him, and make sure you do a collaboration. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care now. Bye.